Craig the Stalker.
Don't toss, throw.
All right, hello everybody. Welcome to the next session of Tomb of Annihilation. This is session 14.
Is it really? Wow.
Yeah, well, the first three technically were a prequel with the
right.
other one,
Okay, I gotcha.
but I'm still counting them in the total. So we've only been on this module for 11 now, I think. Math is hard sometimes. And as a recap, who would like to tell us what we did last time?
Let's see. A quick recap. Let's see. We traveled back to Port Nyan. I can't pronounce that name. That thing. Yeah, the port. We went back to the only city that exists on this freaking place, and that we know of. And we lost an NPC but gained a new player. Woot! We decided to go do some exploring at Port Castigliar, right?
Castigliar.
And then traveled. What? Castigliar?
The G is silent. Castigliar.
Oh, the G is silent. Oh, okay. Port Castigliar. Got it. And then after that exploration, go down to Mesro. On the way, we ran into some people who were after another one of our NPCs, whatever his name was. Off the top of my head, I cannot remember. I'm bad with names, okay? And they wanted his magic ring thing or whatever, and we basically we got into a fight. We killed them. And I think that's where we stopped.
That does sound about right.
We had the Oracle. Well, everybody except Ears.
Oh, right.
We did the Oracle.
We did do the Oracle last time. I'm sorry. I guess I thought that was the previous one, but I guess not. Yeah, we spoke to the.
We started off last one finishing up the Oracle.
Right. Okay. That's what it was. And and we were told some important information about our goal. And I think that's it.
That does sound about it.
I think we stopped after we looted everybody.
Yes. I believe so.
This was the 51st day since the start of your adventure when you discovered the Zentarum assassins.
Oh yeah, they were Zents. Okay, I was trying to remember where they were from. They were Zents. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. And I believe that Noreen has some issues with Zents. She doesn't like them very much, right?
I don't like them very much. No.
Okay.
They are not my favorite.
To be perfectly honest,
just saying.
As far as the history is concerned, not many people do like them pretty much.
Oh yeah, and Ears now has a studded leather armor with
the Zentarum symbol in it.
He needs to remember to obscure when heading into civilization.
Yeah,
I think we decided that we were going to bedazzle that, right?
All right. That's right.
And I believe that was around midday.
Yeah, because I don't think it was dark yet or anything.
No. So continuing the travel for the rest of the day. It is not quite dark yet, but around evening time, the forward scouts, which would be Ears and Azaka.
No, just
Twillin.
She makes too much noise.
Twillin.
Azaka makes too much noise. So Twillin and Ears.
Yeah, I'll spend most of the time in animal form.
She makes too much noise. We don't even know where the hell she is half the damn time.
Up ahead in the jungle. Let me see. I think it was hot and rainy the last time. Oh, dry and sunny. So not rainy at all. Dry and sunny. Very hot, especially when you are those moments when the jungle canopy is not blocking the sun from you. Up ahead, you see what looks to be probably 50 feet ahead or so through the cover of the trees. white.
White.
Wait. What do you mean?
Like
by
a small white object, or like a white sheet, or
No, like everything
white
turns
fog?
white up ahead, about 50 feet. It's
Oh.
obscured at the moment because of the trees.
That's weird.
any odd
I'm gonna-
smells or sounds?
Not at the moment.
Make eye contact with the rest of the party, whoever I can catch back there, and tell them to hold up.
I'll hold up the party.
And I'll point that I'm gonna go take a look.
Okay.
So I'll sneak a bit more ahead.
As you get closer, you notice that fewer trees are now blocking the area. There's almost like a line on the ground, where on your side of the line it is very hot and humid jungle, and on the other side of the line it is covered with ice and snow.
Okay. And does just how far does that continue?
Out of sight, looking both ways, and up ahead you kind of the jungle blocks itself after another 50 to 100 feet or so it's out of sight.
Does it look like it was previously green and warm and lush, and snow fell on it and froze water, or is it like the trees have winterized and the plants are not like flourishing in size and everything?
It looks like it was previously green and lush, and just somehow all of the sudden became covered with ice and frost.
Okay.
And as you get a little closer to this line, you can feel the cold radiating from it, or rather the drawing of the heat from you and your area into it.
Twilling snarls in curiosity.
I'll wave to the rest of the party to kind of catch up, or I'll make myself seen and
Okay.
get everybody else up here.
We'll slowly creep forward because I have no idea what's going on until I see this. How much snow is on the ground?
I misspoke. There's not much snow. There is a little layer of frost, but it looks like it is almost like it was flash frozen.
Okay. So it's just cold, super cold.
But there is a white layer of everything over everything.
I
Layer
will
of
take
frost.
I will take a stick and push it across the line.
Just like hold it out in the air across the
Yeah.
line?
Uh-huh.
As it crosses the plane that is on the ground, frost develops, coats it, basically.
Okay. Now I pull it back out. Does it melt pretty quickly?
After a moment, yeah.
I'll also feel it real quick. How cold is it to the touch, like right when I pull it?
Okay, hold on. Do you have any cold resistances?
Ooh, it's going to be very cold, apparently. No. Do I? I don't.
You're talking about touching the stick, right?
Yes, I'm touching the stick.
Yeah. Well, you were holding the stick, right?
Yeah, and I put it in.
And now you're
And I
touching
pulled
the
it out.
end that's covered with frost.
After I pulled it back out from the cold.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Take 6 points of cold damage.
Ooh.
It's almost one of those things where your hand sticks to it almost on contact, and you have to work it to get it off.
Like licking the pole.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
we're not walking
moisture
through
in
that.
your hand contacts with that thing and freezes.
Gotcha. Yeah. We're not walking through that.
And
No,
then
no,
Artis kind of walks up and, we shouldn't go in there.
Thanks. Thank you for that heads up. I appreciate that.
And he has
Twilling purrs.
Do you happen to know what's causing this?
he has a sheepish look on his face.
Yes, I get it. That's why I'm looking exactly at him. Do you know what's happened here?
Yes.
How big of an area is this thing?
He kind of looks both sides and then holds his hands out from side to side, and 250 feet or so from side to side.
Is there something inside that we should be aware of? Like, if we walk along the side of it, are we going to get attacked by some snow creature?
What did you do, Ray?
Well, I was attacked. I didn't realize we were in this part of the jungle.
Oh.
Hold on. We haven't been here.
No. The ring can do this. This is one of the things that it tempts people to do. In their... Well, I was safe because the ring makes me immune to it, but the people I was attacked by are still in there, frozen.
Oh. How long is this thing going to last?
Let's see. We're close
It's
to
been here for several
Mesro, right?
days.
This thing,
Yeah.
I think this was a month ago I did this.
Oh.
I don't think it's going to go away.
Okay. Let's take a walk around it then. We'll be going around this.
Who were the people who attacked?
Were they similar to were they more Zen?
Zentarum.
Yeah.
Then they deserved it.
Well, it explains how they were able to track you. You leave a pretty obvious path with this.
I can't help it. It's got this rather unique thing in that it can't be located through divination magic, but then again it does leave evidence.
I'm going to ignite my sword and just kind of like
Don't do that.
Don't
do that. And it's not worth it.
Oh, okay. I was
Because if
trying
you're
to see if I can cut it.
well, if your sword gets hurt and damaged, then that's a bad.
True.
So let's just take several feet away from the edge and walk down the edge until we can walk around this thing. We will avoid it completely.
Yeah, as you walk around it, you can see the curvature of it, and even looking at it onward, you can see where the line goes upward and curves slightly too. So it looks as though it's a sphere that was centered at a point on the ground. If it had been centered up high, a little higher, you could have seen more of the actual sphere itself, but instead you see a dome.
Ouch.
Ah. Well.
Hmm.
All right, and then, a few hours later, you find a spot to camp. So there's a reason, he kind of gestures back the way you came, that I can't let anybody just get their hands on this. Yet, if I got rid of it, it would most definitely find its way into somebody's hands.
Like the Zents.
Yes, or there's a rather large clan of frost giants that are after it too.
Frost giants.
Oh, joy. I guess that trick won't work on them.
No.
It probably actually helped them a lot.
But wait, are there frost giants in this area?
Oh, I don't know. They were on the mainland.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure. I was like, wait. I was like, is there a place there are frost giants over in the jungle? Wait.
I wasn't always down here.
So did you come
there
down?
are a lot of mountains.
True, but did you come down here to get away from the frost giants? Is that our understanding?
Partly. I've also come down here to try to find a way to bring Mesro back.
Wait, what?
Bring Mesro back?
Yes.
That's your goal.
Yeah, that's my goal.
Any progress on that?
No, the Oracle's news was not favorable.
Hmm.
So I go digging through my notes.
Why would you want to bring the ancient city back?
He kind of takes a breath and goes silent for a long moment, kind of staring inward. My wife disappeared when Mesro disappeared.
So thinking bringing back the city will bring her back.
Yes. I hope.
I get it.
Do you have any leads on how?
No, not exactly.
Just out of curiosity, what was your wife's name?
You would pull that. Hold on.
Don't do that to me.
I'm not looking at the page with the name. Hold on.
Well, I wasn't even sure if they gave a name. That information is not available right now. Please call back later.
And Mesra was ruined when Nisi tried to take over.
Rosnasi, yes.
Wasn't that like a few centuries ago?
Alessandra.
Alessandra?
Alessandra.
I'm going back to my original question. Wasn't that a while ago?
Yes, it was.
And I've looked at this guy. He's human, right?
Yes, he is.
You know, that almost pretty much draws a lot more questions than answers. You realize that, right?
He glances down at the ring on his finger.
It keeps you alive, doesn't it?
Yes, I don't think I've felt any older since I've put it on.
You've had it on for that long.
Yes. I found it here long ago when I met my wife.
Hmm.
So you were here when the city disappeared?
No, I was out
But you
doing
weren't
my
out
duty.
on Harper business.
I see. Were you a soldier with the city or something?
No, I was doing Harper business then.
Oh, right.
Hmm.
Oh, that explains why your contacts with the Harpers probably a little bit tedious at the moment.
Tedious.
Well,
They probably think he's dead. I mean, that's generally what happens is a Harper goes out and they never come back. They just chalk it up that he died.
Hmm.
When there's time, they might send somebody out to look for him, but they would have done that a few 100 years ago, not today, because he's human.
Right. Okay.
But
All
yes, the Oracle told me that as long as Rosnasi lives, there is no chance of Mesro returning. I don't know what steps need to be taken after that, but...
But step one is to kill it.
Yes, step one is to kill it.
On that, I think we can agree.
Oh, well, at least our goals align at this point.
And
we need to rest soon. I need to crash.
We are resting. This is like chatting while we're resting.
yeah.
I mean a lot longer.
Oh no,
And
we're doing a night rest, right? Like we
Yeah.
camped for the night.
it's camp for the night. This is the
All
pre-watch.
right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I thought we were on a short rest. That's why I was like, ooh.
No.
No. We're setting up camp, eating dinner, and chatting. That's what this.
All right, then I'm going to bow and take my leave and start saying up my little prayer and hope perhaps. I mean, I'm a paladin. I'm not a cleric, so making a god call doesn't usually work for us.
You
Well-
should get the automated number.
So
Can you
yes,
get to an agent?
I would like to assist you in killing Rosnasi. However, as we've seen, the ring does leave evidence of my passing, and if it comes down to your safety or the success of this mission, I will probably choose your safety and lead any dangers away.
Understood. I mean, as you've seen, we can handle most of the dangers that's been thrown at us.
Yes.
But I understand. So if there is something bigger that we, for whatever reason, may not be able to handle, you will choose to lead it away from us.
Yes, and knowing where this ancient city is now, I can try to meet you there, but distance being a thing, don't wait for me if I'm not there.
Got it.
Until then, and he kind of leans himself back on a log and pulls his cloak up over his head.
During this time, Abella's just off in the corner and she's got a whetstone out, just sharpening her knives. Listening.
Yes.
Quillen's probably gossiping with a snake or something.
Yes. Until then, let us rest.
Basically, my prayer to Kellenbor is Kellenbor. It appears that the people of Mesro have gone missing many centuries ago. One such individual is named Alessandro. And I wonder if they passed through your gates upon leaving this mortal world. And if not, could this incident be the first incident of the Soul Reaver? and that'll be that is the intent of my prayer. I don't know if I'm eloquent enough to actually deliver it.
Roll me
or intelligent enough, I should say.
Yeah, make an insight roll at disadvantage.
Yeah, that will be a 4.
Okay. You don't get any strange feelings or anything.
Well, I figure he'll come to me in my dreams, not necessarily directly answer me, like he's done in the past. Who just dropped an inspiration?
Oh, I did. I was getting everybody an inspiration.
Ooh.
Alright. So the next few days, you're looking at about 4 days to Port Castellar.
What was that? You said it was 4 days?
Yeah, about
Yeah.
4 days. Every hex is about a day, if not 2 days worth of travel.
Gotcha. Okay.
So we need to click on long rest, right?
Yes, long rest.
Mhm.
I got my spell back.
Oh,
I burned through some on that fight.
What was that? I'm sorry.
We took a long rest, so if you used any abilities that don't reset except on long rest, you need to go ahead and reset your abilities.
Got it.
Manual,
I
yeah.
was just saying that. I used a lot of spells during and after that fight because I did a cure wounds and smite and a few other things.
That's right. Yep.
Oh, and I did a bless, I think, which was one of the few things I never do.
I used one spell to kill a guy with 1 hit point. Yes, I was. That's just awesome.
Okay, so the next day is heavy rain. Rain and wind tear at the trees and pour down on all of you guys. Distances for vision is blurred after about 150 feet or so, just because of the rain crossing everything. But nothing happens that day of travel. The next day, just on waking up, it is very warm and rainy, very hot and humid. And within an hour of starting to travel, you guys feel as though, unless you have anything that protects you against weather or natural conditions, that it is going to be a chore to do any long traveling in this weather.
Great. So it's like hotter than normal hot and more
Yes.
humid. Darn it.
Let's
We
see
moved
here.
to Florida weather. That's what's happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can choose to travel and get exhausted from it, or you can just kind of chill out.
We will. I will say we should travel, but I don't want to get more than like one thing of exhaustion. Beyond that, if it's to that point, then we should rest up. Does that make sense?
I agree.
Yeah, I don't have anything
Sure.
to give us protection from the elements,
No.
so
Twillen's going to be in panther form, so it's not going to bug him.
Panthers have
so-
resistance to weather?
Well, I'm assuming as a jungle creature.
No, even jungle creatures, you're going to get it.
Okay.
yeah,
These
sometimes
are the
there
days that
are
the jungle. Yeah, these are the days that the jungle creatures find a place to hide and chill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they know better.
Yeah, unless you have any type of magical or gear-related protection from this.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll
Can-
do a slow travel. We won't push it.
Can
But
the can the rain provide some air conditioning?
you've never been in a hot rain, have you?
No, the rain.
Oh no, it just
I
protects it
can't-
from the cold. Artis Simber is just as bad.
I could take a spell that aids us in the equipment we're traveling with, so we'd be less encumbered.
I don't think any of us are full or overly encumbered at the moment, anyway. So I don't think that would make much of a difference. It might later when we actually, digging up junk, but right at the moment, it's probably not that helpful at the moment. So
Okay, yeah, because I can. What the hell's the name of this spell? Is it summon or find? I can find a steed.
yeah, so we'll travel. We'll say like a couple hours, see where everybody's at. If everyone's really tired, then we'll stop. If not, we'll keep going. That kind of thing. I don't know how long it takes to get an exhaustion, but we'll
Just moving past that hour, you guys suffer a level of exhaustion.
Oh, just the 1 hour? Oh,
Yeah.
It's really extreme Florida weather. Okay, never mind. Yeah, let's find a place to camp. I'm not doing it.
Okay.
It's like it reminds me of my time when I had to walk to the bus stops and stuff like that in that weather. No, I'm good. I'm gonna get flashbacks. I don't want.
This is the X card.
It reminds me of the 5K I did.
Damn it, GM, no exhaustion. We're refusing to play that.
Not worth that. I know how.
I have a hard
how it
enough
is
time hitting. I don't need help.
So we'll find I don't know, a little overhang of trees or something like and maybe where there's a little pool of water or something that we can at least throw water in our faces from the rain, something like that. Not
we can get your rain catchers out for that.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Rain catchers will refill your water. So that day is spent kind of just huddled in as much shade as you can find.
Yes.
Constantly fanning yourself and stuff like that. Nothing bothers you, except maybe insects that are not driven away by your insect repellent, but no biting, disease-ridden insects. The next day is the same.
Oh,
Ugh.
it's killing me.
You wish to remain another day?
We might as well. We're not in a hurry. That's the irony.
How far?
Okay.
How far in are we?
This would be the 54th day.
No, I mean, how close have we moved to the shore as far as we can tell?
You're still 3 days
Not that
away,
far.
roughly.
Yeah.
Estimating, anyway.
I hate this weather.
Well, my thinking is if we, rather than staying here for one day, if we go push through, well,
But we
can't.
couldn't even push an hour yesterday. Remember that? You remember?
Mm.
No, we're not pushing through.
Yeah, if we pushed just a 4-hour march, half of y'all would be falling over dead, and the other half of us would barely be able to carry you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is
So
why
it's not
everyone
one-
in Florida has AC, okay? No.
So it's not one level of exhaustion for the day, it's more for the...
A level
continue,
per hour.
right? Yeah.
No, you get 1 level per day if you travel.
Oh, the way you made it sound. I'm sorry, I misunderstood.
No, I was saying if you realize
Within
after the first hour.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I think I did misunderstand. Okay,
Yeah, I did
so,
too.
you know what?
I was like, God, this is terrible weather.
Okay. We can take the level of exhaustion, right? Where did we take it yesterday or no? But we
No.
rested, so we're good.
No, we decided to stay put. So
Yeah.
today we'll just, since the weather doesn't seem to be breaking, we might as well just push on.
Yeah, we'll take the 1 day of exhaustion on
Okay.
it. And if it's bad tomorrow, we'll rest tomorrow.
So level of exhaustion, if we get a long rest in the morning, we're fine.
Right.
That's how it normally works.
Yeah.
Right.
What
Yeah.
are the negatives?
Technically.
Go ahead. I just stat wise. What are the negatives for exhaustion? I can't remember.
Disadvantage on ability checks.
Oh.
That's the first level of exhaustion. After that, it gets a lot worse.
Oh, that's it? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, no, ability
Mhm.
checks. That's like everything, right?
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This is gonna
Not
be
attacks and not
Not
saving
attacks.
throws.
Right.
Okay, but any skill checks and stuff like that.
Yep. So you're traveling the second day then.
Yeah, we'll try it.
All right. The third day, it's dry and sunny. Occasionally it rains on you. Sometimes it doesn't. So it's a rather nice day.
And when we rest overnight, the level of exhaustion is...
Yes.
Goes away, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good then.
So as long as we don't...
Though, if we're catching a level of exhaustion, I might catch 2.
Why?
I'll have to use a spell, one of my lesser restorations to drop or greater restoration to drop the exhaustion point. Because I'm in heavy armor.
Oh, right. Yes, you are.
Good point.
So I'll just go ahead and use one of the beads of greater restoration to get rid of the second point of exhaustion and recover the first with a long rest.
Okay.
That makes sense.
I think I can do that with greater.
So you started about 4 days away from the shore. One of those days was spent resting to see if the weather would break. It didn't, so you pushed through it. So on that 5th day, it dawns very heavy rain, lots of wind. So again, visibility is blurred out, but you know roughly where you're going. You can see off in the distance the telltale sign of the ocean type of thing. And about evening on that day, you start to draw into what looks like the ruins of a port.
Do we want to go in, or do we want to rest out here and go in the morning?
That's what I was thinking.
Well, let me finish. You see a stretch of beach. There is an abandoned supply depot with a lot of very old and worn supplies just kind of spread around. There are 7 battered huts that look like they're made of bamboo and thatch. You can see what looks like off to the side, kind of on a hill, a space of ground that has like stones or something jutting out of the ground. And from 150 feet away, where your visibility lets you, you see several beings kind of exploring the place.
Oh.
Beings exploring the place. That sounds ominous.
Why don't we
How are
sit
they-
and watch them for a few minutes? Let's see what they do.
Yeah. I'm curious how they're moving. With purpose? Shambling about?
No, they don't seem to be shambling about. They seem like a few of them are standing out while others kind of walk into some of the huts. And a moment later they come out of the huts and they go on to other huts.
I'm looking out along the coast, the sea line. Can we see any like shadows or anything to indicate a? Sorry, I'm trying to think here. A ship, a sail vessel of some type.
Not that you can see. Again, with the rain, your visibility is limited even out into the ocean. After
Okay,
about 150 feet, it's like a wall of fog or type of stuff, you know, the way heavy rain
Yeah,
looks.
that's what I was saying, like a silhouette or a shadow
No.
or something like that.
Not that you can see, no.
Oh crap, that's right, we're on the northern side. I forgot, the map's sideways.
No, this map is normal.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
The town map is sideways.
Oh, then... Oh, wait, we're on the eastern side. Never mind then. I was thinking there'd be a shadow from the sun setting, but I'm on the wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
So,
I'm just going to
these
stay
guys
down.
Yeah, so these guys are basically going in and out of the huts and just kind of wandering around on the beach.
Yeah.
Are they by where those stones are jutting out things or something? Or
Not yet.
Should I get closer?
yeah, well, yeah. But be very careful. We don't know who these guys are.
I can get back here quickly.
Okay.
Needed. But we'll ask Azaka if she knows.
If she
of
knows
it.
anything about this area and who those people might.
Right.
They just look like people to me.
All right. Yeah, just take a closer look. But we don't want to. We're not here to create a fight.
Yeah. I'll go stealthy and go to one of the more outlying huts.
Okay. There's a total of 5 of them. You can see as they are making their way around this ruined port. They look to be human, dressed in jungle gear. They have scimitars. Yep, they are armed with scimitars.
Can I get close enough to hear what they're saying? Or I would like to, if it's safe.
What languages do you speak?
I speak Common and Orc.
You do not understand what they're saying. You can kind of get behind some of the huts that they've already checked that they're walking away from. They do seem to be conversing amongst themselves over the rain, so it is a bit loud, but it is in a language that you do not understand.
Can I try to get a sense of what language it might be based on kind of my experience generally? As in, I might not have understood when other beings use it, but have I heard other beings
Point of
use
reference.
I don't think you've heard any of your party members speaking it.
Well, like historically or whatnot.
Yeah, it sounds kind of harsh. A lot of unnatural sounds to it, but yeah, I don't think you can identify it.
Okay.
They're carrying scimitars. Are they wearing uniforms or are they kind of in plain clothes? Like, are they in like a certain type of garment?
No, just kind of plain clothes. Just jungle wear, suited for the weather.
Do they look like they know how to handle those scimitars, or are they just something that they've acquired off of somebody?
They are sheathed, and they don't seem to be moving with them awkwardly.
Okay.
And you identified them as human?
Mm-hmm.
They look human. They speak something. Well, I'll head back to the party and relay the information saying, they look human. I don't know what they're speaking.
Could you tell what they were doing?
They're moving from hut to hut. Did it seem like they were searching for something?
Are they transporting something?
They could just be investigating. I mean, they could be a tribe or something nearby that trades with this port, and they just came by to do trade, and everything's gone.
I think from what I heard, right, they were moving from hut to hut. And then moving on to next.
And then now, they've had a chance to hit all the huts. They're going and searching around the supply depot.
Okay, so they had the same idea that we did, basically.
They don't seem to be from here either.
Yeah, probably not. Do we wait for them just to leave, or do we probably go down there and get into a fight?
Well, we possibly get into a fight. There's a chance, as I said, they could just be, people from a local village up the coast. Who knows?
Or they're just
Azaka hasn't
pirates.
seen them before. I have a feeling that they're not local.
There are a lot of people on this peninsula I have not seen.
I'm not exactly the most common face around here.
So, I guess the question is it worth going up to them and trying to communicate with them and possibly getting into a fight or not? Or just ignoring them and moving on down to Mesmer? Because if they're looting it already, we would technically be trying to take their loot away, which would probably not. They would not probably appreciate.
What time of the day is it?
Evening.
So we would need to find a place to rest soon anyway.
Yes. So we can wait for them to leave and let them do their thing. They might stay there the night anyways. It's probably looks like the depot would probably be an okay place to stay the night. And anyways, so we could wait to see if they leave and try to go down there ourselves, or make camp here and just watch them and see what they do.
Well, if I could get closer, I could be able to detect whether or not they're undead or fiendish in some nature. But other than that, there's not much I can do from up here. If you wanted to go talk to them, then I would suggest that it would be you, me, and our new party member, while the others move around so that they can get better positioning for attacking if need be.
We can try that.
Well, his suggestion about going down to talking, unfortunately, Nexus, you have been the best talker of all of us.
I know. I'm not denying that. Okay. All right. Sounds like you guys want to talk to these people.
I'm not opposed to either. I'm just saying that if we go with the option of talking, we're going to have to go down there.
Did any of them look more to be a leader than any of the other ones? Like, of their distinguishing characteristics, or?
No, there doesn't seem to be anything that distinguishes physically anyway. A couple of them seem to be the ones that the others come back and report to before they move on or moved on and investigate the other locations.
I asked Ears if he didn't recognize the language they were speaking.
Mm-hmm. I did not.
What languages do you speak?
Well, it didn't sound like Orc or Common, or for that matter, anything I've heard before, so I would expect to have heard the more common, Dwarvish, Elvish, whatnot.
So we'll have to see.
Well, when we came across the people earlier, the other Zentrum, or possibly the other Zentrum, they were speaking in another language. Did it sound like that?
Were they?
Were they?
They were talking to those tribe members in another language. They weren't speaking English or Common.
Oh, I don't remember that.
I don't either, but okay.
Let me find out.
Well, I just know that we tried listening in and we didn't understand what they were saying initially.
Well.
All right. But yeah, let's do this. So the guys that can sneak, try to find a good spot where you can keep an eye on us, so that we can, if we get in trouble, you can help us out. The rest of us will walk down there and we'll see what they have.
And hey, as long as we're honest, we're perfectly fine.
No, I think the Zentarum were speaking Common, because you guys heard them discussing that they were waiting for our December.
Mm.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought we overheard.
I thought they were talking to the tribal members, and when they were talking to the tribal members, they weren't speaking Common.
No, the tribal members also spoke Common. It was just a native dialect.
Oh, okay.
So thick accent, but it's still understandable.
Okay.
But while you guys are discussing, they seem to have finished with the supply depot, and it looks as though they are preparing to set up tents.
Okay, figures.
They're trying to find a place that is the most out of the weather as possible. They avoid the hill, though, with the jutting stones.
Interesting.
So they're not using the huts that they just searched?
No.
They're using the depot, right?
Aside,
They're
yeah,
setting up their own tents.
they're setting their
Yeah,
own
like an area.
tents, like next to the depot, because it's a bit larger and blocks some of the wind.
Okay. So we'll do
So the
that.
huts-
We'll.
But the huts look intact, right? I mean, they don't look like they're broken or anything, right?
From the edge of your visibility, they look intact.
I mean, if they're further away from the huts, I can go check out the huts. But
No, let's go talk to them. I mean, if there was anything interesting in the huts, they probably would have pulled it, or at least anything of value. So the question is, but just depends on what they're looking for. So maybe we can do that. Artemis, you might want to stay hidden at the moment, because just in case they are looking for you.
Of course.
the huts.
So, all right. So yeah, we the three of us will walk down, and the rest of you sort of kind of fan out, and we'll go from there. We will let's not have weapons drawn or anything like that. We'll see if how they react as we walk down. We'll make no attempt to like hide our presence or anything.
The three of you
If you
being
say.
or the three.
Nexus, Noreen, and myself.
Yep.
Because
Yeah.
Noreen and
Well,
myself are about as sneaky as, rocks falling down the mountain.
Yeah, they're not going to be sneaky anyway. So it's like it'll look like me walking with like two bodyguards. That's what it'll look like. Okay.
Basically, yeah.
And the Zaka.
But she'll be hiding with you guys, or like kind of taking a position. I don't know if he's got a map or not to that, but to do that, or if this needs one. But we will find out.
No.
We'll see what their initial reaction is.
It doesn't need one yet. Let's go there.
Got it.
Since you guys aren't sneaking, and this is a section of the beach between the jungle and where they're at, it's kind of open ground. It looks as though, as some of them are trying to set up tents on the side of the supply depot out of the wind, a couple others are trying to start a fire nearby, also out of the wind as much as possible. They don't seem to be succeeding yet. But one of them does notice you, and kind of shielding their eyes from the rain. Hello there. It's a male voice.
Okay. Hello.
I'm assuming in common.
Yes, in common.
Okay.
We saw you from there. We were heading down, looking maybe for shelter. I see you've already kind of put yourself up in this.
Yeah, we've been wandering around and thought this place looked interesting, but it seems to have been abandoned for a while.
Yeah. Where are you guys from?
A village to the south.
Village to the south. Interesting. Okay. We were traveling from the port.
Yes, I guess originally we were from the port, just not recently.
How long have you been out exploring?
Several weeks, maybe a few months.
Oh. Are you looking for something, or just
exploring? Rumor has it that treasure abounds in here, but so far we've not had much luck.
I see.
And you?
We are also exploring in a sense. We just kind of getting a feel for the place. We're technically from up north a bit, so this is kind of new territory for us.
Well, if you have any questions, we have been here a while.
Oh. Well,
Avoid certain, he describes a couple plants.
well, if you don't mind me and my friends joining you for the evening.
No, not at all. There's plenty of room. You have
I have
tents,
a few
I hope?
more. Yeah. Oh, yes, of course. I have a few more. Just I didn't want to scare you by bringing everybody down at once.
Oh, no, that's fine. I mean, I mentioned the huts, but they're so hole-ridden that they're not much help.
Okay. I will signal everyone to sort of wave them in, so they know we're safe.
All right. Ears will climb down
Twillen
from
will,
the tree.
Twillen will panther up to the. Okay, go.
I was just going to say I was going to insight check him before he made that gesture.
Oh, me? Like making sure I wasn't like under.
No, insight,
him.
insight him.
Oh, I see. Go ahead. Do your thing.
18. I'm just seeing if he's being completely honest.
They seem pretty genuine.
Okay.
And you said there are.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
Twillen will panther up to the group at the campfire, the fire at the beach, and turn into a gnome, and then control flame the fire and make it.
They kind of, as a panther's walking up anyway, look a little nervous, and then do that, sigh of realization when Twillen changes to a gnome.
I pull out my trident and I stab it into the ground, and then I take my shield and I hook it over the trident so that it comes down all the way to the ground. And so now it is shielding the fire from the wind.
I'm sorry, I missed that. What?
He's trying to create a shield. He's using a shield to try to block the wind.
I use the trident as a post, and then I slide my shield over it. The handles of it down the shaft, and using it to shield the fire from the wind. That way, if we need to turn it, we can turn the shield on the post as opposed to me pulling it out of the ground and trying to shove it back in.
Got it.
Remember, I'm a walking Swiss Army knife of weaponry, apparently.
Yeah.
So these are my companions. What's your name? I didn't catch your name. I apologize.
Random NPC name number 5.
Yes, hold on.
And how many of them are there?
6 total.
Any reaction to when Artemis and Dragonbait walk up?
No.
Okay.
Okay. I am Onas. And he mentions there are 4 males and 2 females. And he motions to one of the females. This is Katir and Solanis. And over there is Pelias and Eller. And then the 4th one, who is still working on the tent, Yendorn.
Well, I am Nexus, And I'll point to the other gnome there. That would be Twillin, as you've met. This is Noreen and Thrak.
Bella.
Abella, what? Why did I say?
Abella.
Oh, Noreen is your name. I'm losing my mind.
That's okay.
It's do you know why? It's because the rest of us put our other names in there, and it threw my brain off.
I'll fix it.
Oh, yeah, I did the same thing. I'm sorry.
That's all right. I just caught it, so it's good.
Yeah, I don't know why my brain. Okay. Anyways, this is Abella. Sorry. And, but yeah, I'll go around and introduce everybody. So thank you for letting us camp with you. We appreciate it. Don't get a lot of friendly people sometimes in this area.
Yes, I've noticed.
Why aren't you using the huts?
He said they were pretty bad. They weren't really well structured.
Yeah, they've been abandoned for a while. The thatch has many holes in it. The bamboo itself has many holes in it.
So you can use the huts, but
we'd have to set up our tent in there. So might as well set up out here.
I will make beer from the alchemy jug.
Oh, well, there you go.
They do look kind of interested at that. There's something you don't see all the time.
Yes, and we are. We'll be more than happy.
Not the most convenient to carry around, is it?
But worth it.
If you say so.
Well, to them it just looks like it's something.
A keg. Yeah, it looks like a keg.
Yeah, it looks like a keg, right?
Yeah.
With just extra spigots for some
reason. It's this big, huge jug that's, not something normal people in their right mind would want to carry around in a jungle.
Yeah, it's very awkward.
But on the other hand, beer.
Yes, on the other hand, beer. I'm sure they don't turn our offer of beer down,
no.
Dude. Of course not.
I ignite my sword and I head over to the stones that we saw earlier. I just want to go check that out real quick to make sure there's nothing over there.
Actually,
okay.
I was going to ask about them before you go over there, because they seem to avoid them, so I'm curious as to why. Do you know what's over?
Looks like it was once a graveyard.
Ah, okay.
Then I'm definitely going to go check it out.
Just be careful. We don't wish to disturb the dead.
Oh, I think the dead were disturbed long ago.
Oh.
And any that weren't need to be reconsecrated.
Up top, looks as though there's maybe a dozen or so graves, and at least the ones that are marked, and all of them were dug up long ago because the rain and the soil is smoothed. It's not recently dug up. It hasn't been recently dug up for a while.
So you mentioned that you're from a village to the south. Does this village have a...
He kind of looks over at the others. Did anybody ever give it a name? No, not that I know of.
Is it like a native village? Like there's natives and stuff there?
A few. It seems to be more like a transitory spot. There's not a lot of permanent residents. There's a few.
It's a small clearing with some places to put up tents and maybe a couple of more permanent.
A few more permanent structures are there, just not enough people living there to justify it. It seems that at one time they lost a lot of population, and I guess they make them available for travelers.
Ah, interesting. How far south, in case we happen to run by?
Oh, about 30 days, maybe. Although
Good
some
lord.
of that wasn't. No, well, we got lost, so it's not.
Got it. 30 days. It's a rough
Maybe
estimate. I
200 miles. We were working our way back up to the port.
I see.
Did you cross the ocean?
You mean the river?
Well, I mean, that inlet. From here, it looks like an ocean.
Well, we know there's a river down below us. They came from south.
Right, but I mean,
That?
I'm not looking at the map.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I'm assuming. So you came so it's way south of like the Mesro ruins and things like.
Yeah, it's down. What do they call it? By the Refuge Bay?
Oh, so there's a village over by Refuge Bay.
Yeah, south of the bay, at the foot of the mountains.
Okay, so probably somewhere around there. Okay, cool. Oh, down there, I see. Okay. All right. All right. Well, if we're in the area, we might stop in and see see what's going on.
Damn
So-
birds.
Is the jungle? What do you?
Yeah.
Jungle bird.
Yeah, it fits. Except
It's our background
there's
music.
doves at times and robins at times.
Did we arrive like mid-afternoon or evening?
No,
It was
this-
evening.
Yeah,
It
it was
going on
evening.
evening,
So the sun is starting to,
and
to set.
I'm just over by the graves, reconsecrating and possibly reburying if there's anything needed to rebury.
Give me a. Actually, you don't need a perception check. You're pretty sure there are no bodies here anymore. There probably hasn't been a body here in months.
Okay.
Did you find anything on the history of this place? Curious if what happened here.
Don't know. There's not much trace of anything. I remember people talking about it like it was a well-used loading and unloading spot for ships coming in, or at least somebody said it was, but doesn't look like it.
Yeah, it does not look like it's had a use in a long time.
There's a lot of places like that in this jungle.
How far are we from the water?
50 feet maybe.
Okay. I'm gonna walk out towards the water and just kind of look out. Do I see anything out there or anything
No.
on the shoreline that's washed up or anything?
It is still very rainy, so you can't see far out into the ocean,
No.
and there's
Okay.
not much on the shore.
Hey, is the ocean water at least not like going to poison us?
You want to drink
Why would it
ocean
poison
water?
Not drinking wise, like touching it wise.
Why would that? What?
I'm just curious. It was a question.
Who only
They-
goes and checks out the
Don't
ocean water?
give DM such ideas.
Onas kind
Great,
of
the ocean's lava now. Thanks.
looks questioningly.
Yeah,
I've never heard of
School
anybody
looks
being
really concerned.
poisoned
Yeah.
by the ocean.
Oh, good. I go get up and take a little walk on the beach.
He kind of looks at those remaining. It's a
I
strange
go
little
with
gnome.
him or her.
I could search out there during my watch.
It's not necessary.
Yeah, but everything in that jungle so far has tried to kill us.
Oh, I see.
And we've had attacks of zombies and
I'm not
other
going
undead
that
at
far.
night.
I'm going like 50 feet away. Geez.
Yeah, 50 feet. That's 2 turns for me to get to you.
The Axbeak didn't try to kill us. The dinosaurs didn't try to kill. Lots of things didn't try to kill us.
Yeah, look.
You're
The dinosaurs
exaggerating.
would have tried to kill us if they had seen us. Some of
We
them.
walked amongst them.
The ones in the city.
What are you talking about? We just walked between a whole herd of them.
Oh yeah, we did
No,
that too.
you're exaggerating. Stop worrying so much. If you want, I can check out the ocean a little bit later. I could turn into a shark and swim around a bit, but I don't see any reason to be concerned.
Yeah, she just wanted to walk on the beach. Give her a break. Jeez.
Yeah.
I'll keep a discreet distance, but I'm not letting you out of sight. Remember, our line of sight's not that great at night, especially for those of us without dark vision.
Look, she's not going to go so far she can't see like the firelight and the shadows of you guys. Okay, so she'll be fine.
I'll go. Actually, Ears will join Nexus for the beginning of the walk and say, I can't recall. Are you good at detecting magic?
Yeah.
Or is that? I wonder if there's something that might have been overlooked. Just curious if there's stuff that might be here. I wonder if it might
maybe
magic. If it's, who knows? If you think it's worth a try.
I would imagine by now this place has been looted to nothingness. If there was something magical, somebody would have taken it a long time ago. Being able to detect magic is not such a rare ability. But later we can look around if we need to.
Yeah, in the morning when we leave, because these guys are going to start heading back to their place or wherever the heck they're going to next.
Okay.
Some of them take watch on their own. They don't necessarily try to convince anybody not to take watch while they do. They arrange their own watches and kind of leave you to yours.
I'll take watch.
Okay.
I can take first watch or last watch.
We have a watch order.
Yeah, I think we had one before, right? And we can probably pick.
Yep. Fixer
but we didn't.
And Nexus
did
were
we
first.
have Abella?
I don't know if I did a watch last time.
Fill in for Fixer.
That's true. We can just put her in for a Fixer.
I put her in for the missing person.
Oh, okay.
Unless you wish to redo watches now.
Not right now.
No. That's what we were saying. We were agreeing with doing it that way.
So second watch is Abella and Ears. And then third watch would be Twillin and Thrak.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that gives me time to put on my armor and all that, and so I can just be ready to get up and go when it's time to leave.
Makes sense. Nothing happens overnight. In the middle of the night, there is the sound and accompanying rumble of the ground of something very large, very distant, pounding the ground in slow, measured thumps or rumble, But whatever it is seems very far off.
It could be that herd we ran into. Twan's right. They didn't try to kill us. Though I don't think they would have minded if they stepped on one of us.
The herd wouldn't make the noise this far away. This would be something much, much bigger.
I'd say, is it the sound or is it just the vibration through the ground that we're feeling?
The vibration through the ground.
Okay.
And we're on a beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, just, I was actually thinking it was just, the tide coming in.
With my military background, do I know what that may be? Even though I'm in a jungle of an area that I'm not familiar with?
There are dinosaurs in the jungle. It does seem like the spacing and the timing is footstep related, but it doesn't seem to be getting closer or faster.
Okay.
So I will ask them in the morning. You said nothing will happen overnight, right?
Right, nothing happens overnight.
I will ask him in the morning. Was it Onus I was talking to? Who
Yes.
was it?
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, I would talk to Onus. So where exactly are you guys headed?
Further north.
We head south.
I thought there's another fort further north that I've heard of. We might check there.
Oh, that one up there, yeah, probably. Okay. Oh, well, good luck with that.
And you?
We going down to the Mesro ruins just to be explorative in a sense. Probably nothing of value, I would imagine, but it might be.
He kind of shakes his head slow and sadly. There's
What?
nothing's been there for many years.
Did you come through there when on your way north?
Yeah, we passed through there.
I mean, any threats that we should be worried about, or is it just sort of bare?
Typical jungle threats.
Okay, I didn't know if there was like some specific threat that might have taken nest.
Not that we encountered.
Okay.
That place, everybody talks about it every so often, and you get people going there looking for treasure, and I don't think anybody's found any treasure in a long time.
Yeah, we're not really treasure hunting per se. We're just kind of exploring.
Well, if travel is good, it's, I think, 3 days south along the shore.
Well, it has been a pleasure, and you guys stay safe out there, all right?
Thank you. You also.
And I guess we will part ways. Look at that, an encounter where we didn't kill anyone. It's amazing.
It's been a minute.
It's nice to meet people who don't want to automatically kill us. That's great.
All right. Everybody else is not surprised as a dagger plunge. No.
Yeah, Nexus goes to shake his head, and there goes his head. What the hell happened?
And as this day dawns and people are packing up, it's another one of those nice sunny days with the scattered rain showers.
So probably the best type of days that we get around here. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So you remember that I can check the weather for the day every morning, right?
Oh, you do it the day before, right?
I can tell for the next 24 hours what it will be, so I'd probably do it every morning.
Let me look at that. Is that a druid ability or background ability?
The spell Druidcraft. you want me to link it in the chat?
Yeah, it's a druid cantrip, right?
Yeah. Do you want me to link it?
No, I got it.
Okay.
Okay, so once we get to Mesro, where were we planning on going to from there?
It doesn't give me details, by the way. It just gives me like general weather for the 24 hours.
So we would get sort of the early morning weather of the next day, which would give us kind of a hint, might give us a hint on what the weather will be like.
Yeah, it manifests as like an orb or something, showing like a clear sky or rain or a lot of rain or storm, something
or
like
burnt
that.
hands.
So just and it's only for where I am, right? So I don't know if we...
Why is it showing a cinder? I don't like it when the weather is a cinder.
Yeah,
but if I move far enough away, I just do it again.
Where you are, considering you're traveling, it could tell. Yeah, it's probably not a whole lot of use unless you're going to settle down in a spot for a while.
Yeah, but we don't go more than like 20 miles in a day, right? I mean...
Yeah, you go 10 miles in a day.
Yeah,
and it's going to tell you where this roughly, quarter mile radius area is going to have weather that you're going to be leaving after about an hour.
Yeah, but I mean, the weather's like a storm is not going to be like a mile across. It's going to be much bigger. Right? I mean, I'm talking about gross effects. I'm not talking about like,
Right, yeah. Meaning that if it's going to be like one of those super hot days compared to a sort of normal half day, like that, like those are the differences that we're looking for, not major. We're not looking to whether we're going to have like a thunderstorm right on top of us. That's probably not something that'll pop up.
Yeah, if you do it at night before you camp, but I roll when the start of the day, so you can assume that you knew that the night before.
Okay.
But yeah, the weather changes, sometimes hourly, but mostly day to day. It's very drastically different.
Right, but like you said, when we travel, the day you give us the weather for the day, and it largely stays that same for that day, right?
Effect-wise.
Yeah, that's what. That's basically what he's looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not looking for like anything really detailed. I'm just looking for like, oh, it's going to be stormy today, so I can warn the group and stuff. Or it's going to be
or
really
if we're going to get one of those super super hot days, we know that maybe we could sit long term for a camp or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And a lot of your reactions you get indicates rain.
Yeah, jungle wet. Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes you wake up and it's not raining where you are, but it's raining up above, and so a lot of your sense gets rain.
That's fine.
All right. Anyway.
But yeah, so we will use the beach line. That way, less chance of getting lost.
Yep.
And head south.
So that day it's sunny with light rain. The next day it is more constantly raining, and then the day after that it is very heavily raining.
Yeah. Okay.
But that's when you approach Mesro.
So 3 more days.
I'm assuming that text magic didn't find any magical leftovers. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot. Sorry, apologize. Yeah, I would have mostly around the depot. I would have actually gone over to the graves too to see if there was anything recent.
The graves were defiled months ago, and nothing recent.
Nothing. Fair enough.
It was worth a check.
So, all right. So, what does Mesro look like?
Yeah. Oh, when are we arriving during the day?
3. I think you said it was 3 days to arrive.
Yeah, it's the third day.
No, not
probably
what day,
what time of day?
Late morning.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yep. Yeah. Late morning. Oh, okay.
Noreen, I have to ask because like I have like a number of B shapes per game today, right? So I spend 2 in the morning and 2 in the afternoon when I'm doing my stealth stuff, scouting.
Ah, gotcha.
If it's mid morning, I got 1 left.
Right. So what are we looking at?
You are looking at a very large bear ground.
Statue?
No, ground.
Oh,
I thought you said bear, the animal.
yeah, I thought so
Until
too.
you started making the gesture with
Yeah.
So it's like, is it flat or is it more like craterish?
It is mostly flat.
Okay. And it's barren, like there's no trees or anything?
There is a very large circle. If you start to explore, it looks like there are 4 main avenues that follow the cardinal directions and meet in the center in a central plaza. It looks as though this place has been flooded several times. So the roadways, those 4 main, and a lot of the other ones seem to have very shallow water trails in them, like very shallow canals. There are not so much in the ways of buildings. Any buildings seem to have been destroyed down to foundation, so maybe a foot or so of stone that has been worn away, but nothing taller than that.
Okay.
At least, in general. There's a few spots that might have a wall that might stretch to 4 or 5 feet for a section that may have once been a larger building that's not much there anymore.
But no weeds, no plants, no flowers.
There's a lot of flower. Yeah, it's jungle. It's overgrowth.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, I think that's why I got confused by it. I was like, wait.
Sorry.
Yeah, I thought it was like
yeah.
a stretch of bare dirt or something, is what you're giving me the impression of.
No.
So
So
it's
this was
basically like a meadow.
once a port town. It looks like. So there are ancient wharves as well that kind of stretch out now into open air because the river is a bit further out. And there are crumbling, vine-covered remains of buildings and stuff, but a lot of them, now that you're looking around, you might see one off in the distance that may be intact or somewhat intact.
Okay.
Thrak, for the most part, is actually just going to stay in the city center. He's not really going to explore much, and he's going to remind everybody, don't forget, this is his wife's hometown, so be respectful.
I mean, technically, it's his hometown too, but I don't know what we expected to find here. Where would have I'll actually ask him. Where would have was there a castle or a town hall? I'm not sure exactly where the leadership would have.
He points. He kind of does a quick look around as though he's trying to get his bearings on where he is, and he points to one side. That was where the city leaders managed business, and there was once grand apartments over there. Yeah.
I'm sorry, this is probably rough on you, and I apologize. Has it been a while since you've been here?
Yeah. I visit every once in a while trying to learn anything new, but I haven't found anything new.
I'm not sure what I would expect to find. So the whole city disappeared. That's the understanding, right? The people did, right? But it looks like the buildings and everything were here. The people vanished.
Something happened during the spell plague. I don't know exactly what.
How long were you gone before you realized there was a problem at here? Like, did you come back here immediately?
I came back as soon as I could.
Were there? I mean, not to be blunt, but there were no bodies. Like, were there dead?
No.
But the buildings were still standing when you returned, mostly.
No, it was pretty much like this.
Oh. Wait, how long were you gone? I just want to make sure it was not like a natural sort of. Given that you don't eat.
From the last time I was here to when I returned and nothing was here was maybe 2 years.
Okay, well, that is definitely not long enough for stone buildings to start degrading, I would imagine.
No.
I have a suggestion, but I do not recommend it as I'm not like a proponent of it.
Okay.
But we do have a scroll of commune with nature. I could use it to find powerful creatures or entities in the area. I could find underground buildings, influences from other planes of existence, but it would use up the scroll.
Yeah, I don't know if it'd be worth it at this juncture.
Might give us some answers as to what happened here, though.
The question is how important it is to us, and I'm not really all that interested in it, but you guys might be.
Artis kind of shakes his head. I don't know if your scroll would tell more than the oracle did.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Probably not. Yeah.
That is a good point.
I don't know what the oracle said to you, so I don't.
Yeah, he said that that it said basically while what's his name is alive. Rosinici is alive. They won't. There's no way they.
I don't know if the oracle told him anything about this place or what happened, or right. That's what I'm saying. I don't know that, so I'm just offering a possibility for finding out something if we were interested. But I'm not invested in this place here. This is not my home.
No.
Yeah.
It was more because it was. I'm just not sure.
Just an idea, anyway.
Yeah.
Do you want to look around? Should we explore?
Yeah. Look around. Maybe there's secret passages that have never been found. That's what we should look for. We look for hidden rooms in some of the lower basement areas, things like that. Although cellar. It's cellars. Yeah, we'll look for that. That's what we.
I was just going to look at the map, and where is it we're thinking about going next?
South.
Did we want to head in the direction of the place?
Not yet per se. We have the option of Cure Sabal, right? And that's where we have the letter thing, right? To get the flight.
Yes.
Yeah.
We could at least go there and find out more information about this ritual, and maybe get an idea of how long it lasts to see if it's something we want to use immediately, or if we can come back and use. So that may be an idea. Those gentlemen mentioned a small village over by Refuge Bay. We could always go visit that. We also have the floating island over here, which we could use the Sabal thing to go and fly and go explore the floating island and see what. So there's quite a few options at this point. Do I want to go running into this creature as of right now? No, this thing is really powerful, and Abella has just joined us, and we're not really sure of all of our abilities yet. So I would rather not go running in blind without the full experience of our party being able to fight cohesively.
And I think the plan was to head towards Sabal.
Yeah.
Via the port and Mesro.
Right. So
Right.
at Sabal, we were basically going to figure out what this ritual is, what it entails, and maybe how long it lasts to see if it's only a few days, if it's going to get us all the way down to like the down to the valley, that area that we want to be in, right? So we want to know how long this flight will last, so that will give us an idea of how useful it is and what we can actually use it for.
Right.
So if it's only a short period, it may get us to this little floating island, and then we can, hey, look, let's check out the little floating island. If it's long term, then we can come back when we feel like we are ready to go in and take on the big boy over.
Did we get a name for the floating island?
I don't think we did we?
I don't think we did.
Heart of Ubtao.
Oh yeah. Okay, I forgot about that.
All right, so while you guys are kind of wandering around checking things, this place is huge, so it does take time. There's not a whole lot that you're finding. Cellars look like they've been caved in for the most part, so you can dig stuff out to get a little bit of access. There's not much
Mostly,
left.
I want to center around the government buildings or that area. To see if there's one that got caved in that we could maybe dig out and see if there was something that just nobody wanted.
So you guys are near one of the government buildings now, when the wind changes slightly, and everybody has a passive perception higher than 12, right?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Slightly.
Actually, higher than 12? No, mine is a 12.
Mine is exactly 12 as well.
Maybe 12 or higher then. 12 or higher. You start to hear, briefly at first, what sounds like snuffling hogs, kind of walking around, but then you catch the smell of decaying flesh and realize that coming at you rather quickly from behind some of the ruins up there look like a pack of ghouls.
Ooh, undead.
Whoop, whoop.
Ignite sword.
So
Take
space
battle,
yourself on this map real quick.
Which way are they coming from? I'm sorry, I didn't see a ping.
I'm going to wait until you place yourself.
Oh, of course you are.
Well, to be perfectly honest, I'd actually start moving towards them. That's why I was asking.
I think he wants to know where we're starting from.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will be exploring this thing over here, whatever.
Actually, I'm looking at that hole. If that's or a column hole, I don't know.
All right. I am going to roll a d12 to simulate the face of a clock for which direction they're coming from. 10 o'clock. So they're
Keep
coming
forgetting I'm
from
muted.
that corner.
Oh wait, what did you ask?
Nope. I kind of was talking. I was muted, and as everybody was talking, I was getting my answers. So we're good.
Okay.
Yeah, I've done that.
Of course they're coming from that direction. Because, they like me. That's what it is.
Hey, I rolled the d12. They're coming from 10
I know.
o'clock.
It's fine. It's fine. I know Nexus smells delicious, and that's why the ghouls want to eat her. It's fine.
Seems legit.
And up in the front is a ghast.
Oh, that's not nice
And a distinguishing feature, besides the fact that they are undead, is they all seem to have a... or is it just the Ghast? Okay, just the Ghast has a blue triangle on its forehead. And roll initiative. Oh, let me make sure it's cleared.
Yes, clear your initiative.
Initiative is cleared.
We've seen that before, haven't we?
Yeah,
Ooh, I
believe you
actually
have.
rolled good initiative. What just happened?
I'll take
Did you have
17.
Let me try again.
With my advantage on the initiative.
It's not working. Hold on, wait a second.
Excuse me.
I don't know what's wrong with Beyond 20. It's not working again.
Yeah, that's weird. Maybe refresh the Roll20 page. Maybe for some reason that's up.
Yeah, I'm trying. Maybe I'm confused when I dragged it out to another window.
Could be.
Sitting here trying to open up Dragonbait's character sheet so I can roll his initiative and nothing's happening. It's like, why is it? But I had it minimized over there. It didn't want to open because it was already open. Oh my god, they're slow.
Yay, I like slow.
No, he was talking
Oh,
about our allies.
It opened up a window now on
Oh.
Roll20. Okay.
There it goes.
There we go. 8. Crap.
All right, let's see what the gas. Ooh, okay, cool. I beat the gas.
Yeah.
And look at that, no ties.
Yeah.
Nexus, you're up.
And they're so nicely grouped. I think Ice Knife is going to work effectively this time. All right, let's see. Yeah, let's ice knife these guys. We'll we'll punch this guy, which means then 3 other guys. Okay, and I have to shoot him, don't I?
And yeah, this jungle is more ground cover, so it doesn't block line of sight. The only things that really affect line of sight are the 2 things with the stairs. And this thing over
How high does the wall go?
here. With the stairs, that block is probably about 8 feet.
All right, so a 22 hit.
This
The
wall is 2 feet.
right here.
Okay, a 20 will hit.
All right, and so he takes the 6 damage, and then all of them have to make a DC 15 Dex, and then anyone failing takes.
Okay, I'm gonna go top to bottom, left to right. So 3 ghouls, and it's a Dex.
Yeah, I know their Dex sucks, so it's hopefully
1 fail, 1 make. 2 fails.
and the ghast as well.
Yeah, let me do. They take 11 if they failed, right?
Yep.
And then the gas. So the one you hit made his save.
Oh, so he doesn't take the 6 and the 11. Sad.
And the
he
ghast
fails.
fails.
He fails. Yep, that's a fail. So he takes 11 as well.
Yeah.
And then I will move out of there, so they're not going to eat me because I don't want to get eaten. Are the pillars move like the ones over here? Are they things I can crawl? I can get over, or are they like
difficult terrain?
Difficult terrain. All right,
So
so
2 for 1.
All right, gotcha. But it also means that it's difficult for them, which is a bonus for me. But no, I'll go hide into my grouping.
All right, Abella, you are up.
Okay.
I'll hide my dragon bait.
The greenery that's here. How tall are they? Can I see above them?
Yeah, you can see it. It's all ground level.
Okay, because I don't think I'm going to be able to make it 30.
The greenery is not even difficult terrain.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because I would have to do 5. 30. I'm going to make my way. My speed up to here. Right? If I counted that correctly. And I am going to take the 2 yuccas that I have. And I'm going to throw them at them. Like the spear.
Okay.
At this guy. The first one.
All right.
Because he's what, 5? Yeah, he's within range. Where's that? So 24 to hit.
Oh, that hits. Oh no, wait. This is past 10 feet, so you throw with disadvantage. So roll another one.
Oh.
It hits.
23 to hit.
All right, and you have another one?
And then with the other one, I'm going to throw my other one at him. I'm assuming he's still standing.
Yeah.
With only 6, and I'm going to make a shot at the other one. Or same guy with my other one. I'm going to throw at him.
Got it.
And again at disadvantage, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they can be thrown. They're not the best to be thrown.
No.
14 still
14.
hits.
Okay.
Nice.
Better damage too.
All right, it is still up. It now has 2 Yukawas sticking out of it.
Hopefully they come back to you.
Okay.
Oh, they'll try to come back in a moment.
Exactly.
Anything else?
No, I think with that I'm just going to draw my swords and just be at the ready.
Okay. Ears, you are up.
Well, I need something to hide behind. I only need to be lightly obscured, though, so what's reasonable here? Is the thing that I'm standing to a pillar, or is that a hole?
It's an 8-foot, foundation of some sort.
I mean, like the thing that I'm next to. That thing? Yeah.
Oh, that's just indentation. That's not anything to hide behind now.
Okay. All right. Let me just see where I would.
The only things that would really block line of sight would be getting behind that one or over on this one.
Or possibly the stairs.
Or over here.
Like if I stand here, right? I can.
Yeah, from some of them.
Okay, let's do that. So I'll hop down and try to hide. Hidey. Right now. There we go. And then shoot. So this is the one that was hit with the
Yakawaz, yeah.
All right. Yeah, let's shoot that one. Yeah, range is 80.
Yep, that's gonna hit.
15 damage with the sneak attack.
He is immune to sneak attacks. Wait, wrong edition. Alright, the ghast falls.
Okay.
Face plants.
So they're not returning. You have to go get them yourself.
Yeah, they're not returning. Anything else?
Yeah, I'll kind of move to relocate, like here. Okay.
Alright, Artis is next. He's in a decent spot. He is going to target right there and hold out his hand with the ring and then make a fist, turn his ring up, and then make like a upward motion. And as he does so, ice spikes protrude from the ground.
Fancy.
I do hope that circle moves over
That
a
looks,
little bit.
yeah, I just have to zoom in, move circles to move drawing stuff because it doesn't. Let's see.
I mean, seriously, based on the size of that circle, if he aims for that one right there next to the wall, he should hit damn near everything.
Let's see, that's roughly where it went. So that space is difficult terrain. When a creature moves into or within, it will take damage for every 5 feet it travels.
Yeah.
No attack, no
Well,
save.
that changes my action.
Well, it's their turn next, anyways.
So
So that's when we let them come to us.
Exactly.
Guess they live that long.
With D&D geometry, is it really a square and this is included?
No, I'm gonna go with the The circle.
Okay.
Okay, so that's what he does. The ghast is dead. Ghouls are next.
They're so slow.
Holy cow, that spell sucks.
You did it to your own yourself. I was like, did you just make it difficult terrain for yeah, they're not going no.
No, they can't. Let's see, that's
They live
10,
there now.
20,
Live.
so 30
The-
get him there.
Yeah, see,
But
look,
it's
they're not
difficult
even in range.
terrain. They cut their movement in half.
Just for every space they're moving through.
Yeah,
And they
just
get
for
damage,
those.
right?
Yeah.
Or no?
No, he's gonna take
Yeah.
2, 4, 8 d4.
Ouch.
Which is potentially up.
Wait.
Zombies don't have that many hit points, so
4 d4. 2 d4 for every 5 feet. He moved through 10 feet of it.
Nice.
well, didn't it
Takes 9.
initially do damage to them?
No.
Oh,
It's only when they move that they do it
Yeah,
does damage.
only
right?
when they move.
okay.
So that one moves out, but can't move up and attack. This one, however, can.
He'll be like, look, I hit him, guys.
All right.
I hit him.
Bella, he is running up on you, and he is going to attempt to slash at you with his claws. And roll a 1.
Good job. He was
Alright.
he was so excited that he was like the only one that gets to attack that he just he got
Right.
distracted himself, you know.
I just look at him and I go,
Well, heck, even if he was rolling with advantage, I don't think he would have hit.
nope.
Just trying to get out of that circle at this point.
Let's see, 10, 20, 30.
That might kill it.
Especially if that's one that took damage. Yeah, because some of them took damage already from. Poor thing.
I'm so happy it moved there. That's going to make my life so much easier. Wait a second. Oh, okay, that's still a zombie. I was like, wait, did I miss a giant gorilla? God damn it.
Alright, they moved. And they tore up their feet doing it. Thrak, you're up.
Okay. Well, see, I was just playing on turning them, but if I turn them right now, they're just going to run into their own damage and maybe not die. So I'm just going to move there and hit the first one if I can.
Which one? The top one?
No, the one closest to Bella.
Okay.
Well, actually, yeah, I'll start with the top one. My flame sword is ignited as a bonus action. I don't think I hit.
Nope, a 9 will miss.
Ooh.
Alright.
Second swing.
17 will hit.
That's 19 points of damage then.
Vicious.
I helped thaw some of the ice off of them.
All right, Zaka.
One was hiding in the shadows, unless the...
The bottom left of the circle, or did I miss what happened to that one?
Below the circle.
Yeah.
No, that was it. Oh, it didn't do anything. Never mind. Hold on.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. It hit so well.
Yeah, it did
On
hide
the
so well.
GM.
It can't get to anybody, but it's definitely gonna try.
We want all the targets closer.
It can go up and encourage its partners to ensue in violence.
It was hiding from itself. Self-esteem problems.
Emotionally, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Azaka will go to there. She gets 2 slashes with her scimitar. First one hits for 5. Second one hits for 7. All right, Twillin, you're up.
Twillin will move to here. And magic stone this guy over here.
Sorry, I was typing. I didn't see which one you were magic stoning. Oh, the guy straight ahead
Oh,
of you?
at the very top. Yeah. And I hit for 9. Probably.
All right, dragon bait. Dragon bait moves up to there. He's going to attack the one to his left. Not quite crit.
Oh, if he attacked the one above him, he would have advantage.
Yep, he will do that after, though. However, he does 23 damage to it.
I think that should kill it, right?
Mm-hmm.
It kills
That's
it
cool.
twice. And then he'll attack the one right above it. With advantage. For 21 damage. And it is still up. And yeah, as he's slicing this, his sword is glowing. Nexus, you're up.
Well, not much here to strike, but I'm gonna, I guess, go for that one. I will use Chill Touch. It's functional against undead, so. Goes, 19. That's a hit.
That will hit.
And a really good And if it's undead, it also has a disadvantage on its next attack roll.
Which one again?
Against me. Oh, I just read that. It's only me. Okay, that's fine.
That one?
Yeah, that one. Mm-hmm. Should have done the other one. I just thought about it, but that's okay.
Yeah, that's a Holy Avenger. The irony is if Dragonbait dies, I wouldn't claim that sword. I would insist that be buried with him, which is really bad.
Aww. Abella, you're up.
I'm going to. Seems like this guy's, well surrounded. I'm gonna make my way down here to this guy, and I'm gonna slash him twice with my long swords. So 23 for 11.
That hits. That does not kill him.
Okay, and since he's still standing, I will hit him again with my second attack.
That kills it.
And with that, I still have.
You still have some moves.
Oh, I'm not moving into that circle. I'm going to. So even if I make it here, I'm in that circle, right?
Yes.
I would get that damage from him.
Yeah, moving into it, you'd get damaged.
What if I move here? Is that the same, or because that would still be in melee range, right?
That one you'll be fine. Since it's very little of it covers. I'll give you that one.
Okay, so I'm gonna move there, and then with my
Action surge.
Thank you. I couldn't think of what it was. I'm sorry. I'm like looking at my screen going, what is it? My action surge, I'm just yelling back to everybody, we're not keeping them alive, right? And then I'm just gonna slash at him with my next one.
That's gonna hit and kill it.
Cool.
Oh, well, there goes my plan.
And I'm gonna stay there because I use my movement.
And
so I'm done.
There, you're close enough. Those nearby Dragonbait catch a whiff of kind of a mix of lemon and tar.
Alrighty then.
All right, ears, you're up.
I'm gonna sneak around the corner down here, and take a shot at the last remaining one. Right? I'm not missing any.
It looks like there's just one.
All right. Let's take care of that. 18, 14 damage.
That's gonna hit. And do its 1 point many times over. Alright. So you manage to knock them out. They're...
And with that, I look around and I go, we're done? We're good? Alright. And I lean down to the guy and I grab my kill because I was like, I'm taking these back. I yank them out of him.
You get them back.
I'll go ahead and do a divine sense since I'm standing here to sense any other undead within 60 feet of us.
No, none within 60 feet of you. There were more, but then I realized the time, so...
Well, my action was actually, until he dropped that friggin' ice bolt in the middle of him, was just to turn him like I did last time. But I was like, crap, as soon as they take damage, they're going to go, ooh, we got hurt. We can come back and kill things now.
Alright, for the goals, for getting a little bit of info out of Artis, for Mesro, for Port Castelliar.
For not killing the poor, helpless explorers who are just like, hey, we're just exploring.
Yeah, for just like chatting people up. We should get experience for that.
For not picking a fight with Yanti.
Did I call it?
Everybody gets 550.
Oh crap, those were Yanti.
250.
I called it in Twitch chat. I got the ears doesn't have the experience, but I just had the feeling that scimitars is a dead giveaway.
Yeah, I gotta change that up.
Like
if you carry around scimitars, you're a Yanti.
It seems
I'm
like
going to point to our guide and be like,
Azaka hides her scimitars.
Every single one of them carrying scimitars.
No, I
usually not so uniform in a normal adventuring party.
Yeah, but they weren't aggressive to us or anything like that. So it's like whatever, I don't care. They didn't want to pick a fight either, apparently. So we're both good.
Apparently.
To be perfectly honest, Schult was originally their land first, so.
So you're saying we're the invaders? Okay.
No, I'm just saying.
I think it stopped.
I'm sorry, what, Jeff?
For our experience total should be 8,250, right?
That's where I'm at.
Okay.
I think I'm a little lower because I missed the session.
No, everybody should be the same.
Yeah, we're not docking people for missing a session. You should be at 8,250.
Hold on. I should be at what?
8,250.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm using the Manage XP thing, so I'm at 1750.
No, I just set your XP.
Yeah, everybody should be the same.
I'm saying I'm just looking at the thing, and it says.
So set it.
So 1750 out of.
Just set it to 8,250. There's a little field that says set XP.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you should be able to just edit.
Little under 6,000 away from level 6.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I forget what they get level 6. But...
Let's see if you want.
Ooh.
See what they're worth.
What we would have gotten for killing those Yanti. I think we should have gotten more for not creating a fight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so for whatever reason, it didn't save it from last time. Okay, that's what happened.
Oh, that's the thing that was supposed to come?
No, I was looking at. I can find you a herd of 9 T-Rexes that you can kill for a level.
Wait. I got animal friendship. I got animal friendship prepared.
That's hysterical.
So you're saying 9 T-Rexes that we can ride and get XP for not fighting?
8 you can fight. The 9th one I'm going to be.
Actually, it could be 7 because under Find Steed, it specifies a spirit animal, but Some of the spell language, some of the language in it is kind of vague.
Oh, wait, I get that first level? Oh, I for some reason I thought it was second level.
What?
I have my Raven thing, and the Raven, I forgot. For some reason I thought it was second level for the Warlock.
What do you get?
I get a Raven.
You
a
took
companion.
Yes.
You took Warlock of the Chain.
Yeah, no. This is special for this particular Warlock. It's special for the Raven. I get a special raven. So let's see. I gain a spirit that takes the shape of a raven. Let me clarify. Sent by the Raven Queen to watch over me. She wants to keep an eye on me. Yeah. Let's see. It always obeys my command, which I can give it telepathically within 100 feet. The Raven will usually sit on my shoulder. While it's there, I gain dark vision, which I already have, so it doesn't matter, and a bonus to my passive perception score and wisdom perception checks. What bonus equals my charisma modifier? Ooh, so while the Raven sits on my shoulder, it gives me a bonus to that. I will be that thing will be perched on my shoulder a lot.
Yeah, I can see it now.
Like
You're
a
looking
super glue.
around for stuff and you miss it, and the Raven's pecking you in the head.
Yes, exactly.
Look that way.
Let's see. It cannot be. Let's see. Wait. While perched on your shoulder, the Raven can't be targeted by any attack or other harmful effect. Only you can cast spells on it. It can't take damage, it can't take damage, and it is incapacitated. What? That doesn't make any sense. It can't be incapacitated. What it means? I don't know. Whatever.
Probably.
No,
Yeah.
it might be listed as incapacitated, meaning it just can't do anything.
Yeah. You could see through the Raven's eyes and hear what it hears while within 100 feet of you. Oh, so it can be used as a scout as well. You roll initiative for the Raven and control how it acts. If it is slain by a creature, that's if it's off my shoulder. So it does have the stats of a normal Raven off my shoulder and can be targeted. You gain advantage on all attack rolls against the killer for the next 24 hours. Oh, so if someone kills my Raven, I get advantage on attack rolls against that Raven. Jerk, kill my Raven, will you?
Right?
The Raven doesn't sleep, doesn't require sleep. While it is within 100 feet of you, it can awaken you from sleep as a bonus action. The Raven vanishes when it dies, if you die, or if the two of you are separated by more than 5 miles. At the end of a short or long rest, you can call the Raven back to you no matter where it is or whether it died. It will reappear within 5 feet of you.
Huh.
That's awesome.
Very neat.
Yes.
That is a special Raven.
Are we
So that Raven will be joining us next game.
Yep. We are done for the night.
all right?
What Warlock did you take?
It was a special one designed for the Raven Queen.
Yeah, but what's his name? I mean,
Called the Raven Queen Warlock.
Raven Queen Pact.
Pact. Yeah, it's the Raven Queen Pact. It's one of the pact abilities.
All right, guys, I gotta get out.
All right.
Alright.
all right.
Have a good night. See
Thanks
you
for showing up. Hope everybody had
our
fun.
next one.
So
When is our